All right, everybody. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. We are about to go on an adventure. You see this beautiful engine right here? This is the old 5.7. Mr. James at Precision Raceworks is coming to look at it. I think he's here. Are you Mr. James?
I am.
Mr. James, good morning. Gary, pleasure to meet you. Gary.
Glad to meet
Pleasure
you,
to
Gary.
meet you. So if y'all don't know, this is Micah Diaz's engine builder, and Micah Diaz's engine has lasted 6 years. Micah Diaz's pro car lasted 6 years, and Micah Diaz has been in my ass about getting my engine built the proper way. And I've been hard-headed, and I told him no, and it's understanding free help might kind of cost you more than just paying for help the right way. I'm going to go back NA, and I know you're thinking like, oh, what about the supercharger? It's just understanding what I'm doing with the blower, it needs to go for something else, and I'll save that for another project. I would like to think the 34 has been just spitting out engines because it wants granddaddy's engine. When I had this built by CPR, we didn't build it with the intent of beating on it. It was just to have a nice engine that made good numbers and just drivability, but I didn't expect to try to be some type of shithead drifter with my car. I was going to build a different car for that, but then my boy Hurt was like, stop being a bitch. Use this. You know the rest. I'm going to give this to Mr. James, get this going, and then we will go to your shop. The next time this engine comes back to the house, it will be faster, better, smarter, stronger. But for now, enjoy the look at my Bronco. We are here at Precision Raceworks. We got James, Donald, Barry, Grandpa's engine. So right now, the plan is to take this apart and see actually how bad it is and see what we can do. So where do you usually start off when you take these apart?
Normally I start with the heads, take the valve covers, heads off, all the valve train. Then we'll flip it over, knock the pistons out of it, and that's when we'll be able to see what the cylinder walls look like, you know, what size the cylinders are. Then after that, just rear cover, timing set, oil pump, all that stuff. Crank comes out, cam comes out, and then start measuring up parts and looking what we got.
All right, I'll let you get to work, and I'm going to stand back and watch how to do this process and learn from the master himself. So if y'all aren't familiar where I'm at, Micah Diaz's pro car, his engine was built by Mr. James. Manline car engine was built by Mr. James, and I was highly suggested to come here. And you always know the motto, good work ain't cheap and cheap work ain't good. And Mr. James has been in the game for a long time. He was kind enough to pick this up from the house, and I told him I'd be kind enough to drive up here. The temperature right now outside is, yes, just about. And I'm excited for this because this is something that Mike has been trying to convince me to do for a long time, and my stomach hurts just thinking about it out of excitement. And for people asking, why don't you take it apart? Listen, that's why he don't tell me how to drive. I don't tell him how to take apart an engine. He just knows how I want to drive, so I'm gonna learn. We're gonna learn because this ain't gonna be the first LS I'm gonna have, and it ain't gonna be the last LS I'm gonna have. Well, correction, this is my first LS. Let me be quiet. See all that? That's from the oil pan when it jacked up.
Not supposed to be there.
No. See that cam? Oh man, that's the part I like watching. So it's these head bolts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What is it about the LS engine that makes it so simple to make power with these? Like, how is it that they made this and like never really was like, huh? The LTs redesigned this, right?
Yeah.
Slightly.
Yeah, it's still a push rod motor. Like, never understood why people went away from the push rod motor. I mean, there's a huge argument that'll be because of that, you know, but I'm a fan of the push rod motor. Keep it simple and leave a lot of room for upgrades. Like when you do overhead cam stuff, you're somewhat limited on what you could do with cams and all that stuff. So Chevrolet, when they did this, they said, okay, well, the small block Chevy has been around for 50 plus years. Uses it in every racing application on the, you know, on the planet. What can we do to make it better? And so they just took today's technology, or when these were made, and just improved stuff. And it made a huge difference. But they kept it simple, like very similar to how the small block stuff was done. I think that's why the success of the LS is so good. And you can fit them on almost anything.
That part.
It's not like the Coyote where they're big wide ass motor. You don't have enough room, you're not gonna fit it.
How's it looking, boss man?
Good so far.
Is that just normal wear and tear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all normal.
Smell like E85 in there to me.
That one got a little hot. You can feel that.
Okay.
You can see that debris went in there.
How's the head looking on that one?
Good. Heads are good.
Okay. Now this is the fun part, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to find out if these pistons are good or not.
Debris went in there. Yeah, those are no good.
Piston no bueno.
No bueno. Unfortunately.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Why are you crying?
It is what it is.
Same thing. There.
How are the rings?
Rings are alright.
Okay.
But none of that stuff's obviously going to be reused. The rod's okay. On your build, I'll go with a different set of rods.
So pretty much those are just decorations.
They're a good rod. You could use them.
Oh, I can use the rod. Okay.
Not on the build we're going to do for you, but
Okay.
like on a future build, 100%.
Okay. Okay, you little guys, you stay there, buddy, okay? Yeah. I'm guessing 8 times out of 8, they all gonna look like that.
Probably.
Continue to run the engines with the piston like that, what would have happened?
Would have started knocking, would have got worse and worse and worse, but I think it would have spun a bearing before it.
Okay.
The piston got damaged. I mean, they're already damaged, but before the piston failed, it would have, all that debris, you would end up spinning the rod. Took out the crank, took out the rod. Then domino effect, you know?
Oh, yeah, they're all cooked. Got one good one?
It's decent, yeah. Best one out of the 6 so far.
Hey! Hey! Will we have another good piston?
Nope.
You tripping! Another good one? So, if this was a score, I think I'd get a solid F. 2 out of 8 pistons.
Give it a D minus.
D minus?
You got 2 out of 8.
Okay. Okay, I can still get in the Yale with these. How's that looking?
Not good.
Ooh.
That's just from all that metal going through there. Yeah, it's pretty much toast.
Ooh. Is that just wear and tear or just?
That's just from all that crap going through it.
And then you leave the cam for last.
Yep. That's the real bad one.
But those are good.
Yeah, these are still good.
Okay. Grandpa, I don't know if you use YouTube, but this, I'm going to do you right. We're going to do you right. I did it right the first time, but we wasn't expecting to do such heavy footwork.
So big problem with the cam plates is a lot of people don't replace these when you rebuild them. And this O-ring here gets flat and it doesn't seal off the oil galley to the lifters. And then you end up having all kinds of problems. This one looks okay, but we don't reuse them here.
And that's it? That's how the cam comes out?
Yep, slides right out. Normally if you're going to reuse the cam bearings, you want to obviously be a lot more careful, but we're going to give you the better cam bearings anyways. See how thin these ones are here?
Yeah.
The ones we're going to give you, they're going to come all the way out to the edge here. It's going to be a lot thicker.
So it usually actually hold material of the engine.
Yeah, I'll show you a set of the bearings we use.
Oh.
So 1-piece bearing instead of 2-piece. You'll see on that one. Once I get them out, I'll show you. They're a 2-piece bearing that are pretty much put together.
Okay.
So these are a 1-piece Babbitt bearing.
A little less than an hour and this whole thing has been disassembled and ready to go into the Get Your Act Right machine. Oh, he's strong.
See, might buy for an hour. So you're at 3907 right now. So I got a good base. I'll set up our bore gauge. See how much taper the cylinder has if it has any. A little bit of taper, but that's good because see how much tighter that one is? We're about 6. And down here, we're at 5. So there's 1,000th taper in the cylinder.
Is that good?
No. It's not nothing that's going to hurt the motor because we're going to go over on the bore anyways. But how long did you have it running? Like, take it to a lot of events or.
With the blower, some days it'd run all day. Other days it just take a shit and then I'd be done.
So the bore's really inconsistent on this. Like when we do a block, it'll have no taper. So it'll be the same size up top as it is in the middle and it is at the bottom.
Okay.
So this one has a lot of taper in it, which it's not hard to not get taper, but depending on the experience the person has, it's really easy to get a taper in a cylinder. Because if you look, see that one's at about 3.5, and if I go down to the bottom, it's almost 5. Ring spin helps everything stay the same, top of the cylinder, middle, and bottom. So we don't have any tight spots, nothing like that. So
now that everything's taken apart, what do you think and what could I expect? Can we tell them or do we still got to be on edge of the seat?
The secret stuff?
The secret stuff.
The black box is right there. We're going to do something not a lot of people do on that block. So this is the kit. Micah knows all about it. So what I'm going to do is take this drill bit and take the main caps off, and you get one of these. You take this main cap off. This goes in the place of the main cap, and you take and you're going to drill a hole right here in the main, all the way through till it comes out the bottom of the main boss here. And then we take that, we drill it, we tap it, we set the depth. And one of those go in, tiny little hole. What that does is it takes the main bearing, the pressure from the pump on the mains, and squirts real fine mist of oil on the bottom of the piston. Helps keep the piston cool, lubricates the wrist pin, a lot of stuff. And that, like on Micah's motor, I think that's one of the only reasons it's still alive.
So with this, can we tell the people at home that may have been watching this what we actually gonna do with this? Like what's your plan that you've been telling me?
We're gonna build a really nasty high compression LS1, more than 12.5, probably closer to 13. We're gonna put some nice Frankenstein heads, Cali's rotating. We'll get into the details on that, and then one of our custom spec cams that we've been talking with Frankenstein about, their head configuration, intake configuration, and both going to work together and get a cam that matches their package and my package, and it's going to be nasty.
So everybody, you watching this at home, Grandpa, I'm gonna just have to show you this on your smart TV. Essentially, we are taking this from your average 5.7 to a little bit bigger than a 5.7, possibly.
It's going to be 6.2 liter.
Somebody at home's like, why didn't you just get an LS3? Shut up. Shut up. I don't want to hear that nonsense. Grandpa didn't have all that. We working with what we got. James was nice enough to work with what we got. You got me excited, boss man.
Yep, me too. Can't wait.